So what I want to do this video is tell you to stop aiming for your 10k months on Betfair, okay? Do this first. So like always, what I'm going to do with this video is I'm just going to call it how I see it. It's the only way I know how, really. So if you are making 10 grand on Betfair, stop watching this video now. You don't need this. You're already smashing it. You don't need this video. So now I've got just the people watching that this information is for. Let's get cracking into it, shall we? So Happy New Year and all that jazz. Hope you all had a great Christmas. Let me know in the comments below as well how your Christmas, New Year, etc. was. One of the things that people have been asking me about is, what is this? This thing on my desk, right? Now this is called a perpetual planner. It's really, really good. It's from Moo. But what I love about this is it's got days of the week. So what I do is I write my trades for that day on this. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, etc. I just write all the trades that I'm going to be doing on it because I'm quite old school. I like it. But that's not what we're talking about. What we're going to talk about now is why many people who aren't profitable are focusing only on the money that they can make on Betfair, and that is totally wrong. What you need to do is focus on the process and where you're at and break that into manageable steps. So this idea came basically when I built Super Trader, and also then how were the levels of Super Trader, and also something really, really straightforward. My old man's a window cleaner, right? I nearly started singing My Old Man's a Dustman then, but I didn't. You don't want to hear my singing, especially after that Christmas party. When he goes to a house, the windows at the top of the house, he doesn't just get straight to the top of the house. He has to put his ladder up, and then he goes up one rung at a time. It's the exact same with trading. It's the exact same with anything in life. If you're always chasing the big wins and the big money months, you're always going to fail. You need to break it into manageable chunks. Now, I can hear you saying, how, Ryan? Well, I've broken it down into 5 stages, and I'm going to share them with you now. Now, the goal is to get to the next level. Now, the beauty with these stages is Betfair trading is a skill. Okay, it's a skill. When you learn how to Betfair trade and you get to level 5 of my levels, you never lose that skill. In fact, from level 1 to 2 to 3, 4, gosh, sorry, I'm freezing in this house today. You never ever lose those skills. You just grow and enhance on them. And that's one of the best things about Betfair. And it's unlike anything else because you never lose it. So it can give you security for a very, 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 very long time. So, first level, first profitable trade. The second level is first profitable day. The third level, level 3, is the first profitable month. Level 4 is to be consistently profitable. And then level 5 is to be a full-time trader. Now, not saying that everybody has to make it to level 5 because quite a lot of people don't actually want to do Betfair trading full-time, and that's totally cool. You know, you might already have a job that you love, you just want to make some extra income that pays for holidays or a car or whatever it may be, whatever gets you going and whatever juices you. You know, it's up to you. But you all are going to have to make it, I'm afraid, to level 4. Now, I'm dragging you all, kicking and screaming, some of you, to level 4. You follow this YouTube channel. If you've not subscribed, subscribe. With the information on this YouTube channel will get you to level 4. And if not, we have a podcast, which is pretty cool, and that has loads more information on as well. So with what we're giving you for free, we can get you to level 4. Okay, now, those of you who've been watching know that my videos now are a bit more detailed, they're a lot longer, so I'm just going to break down what you need at each level, okay? So don't drop off, you've got to stick with me, and I bet you can all guess the word that I'm going to use for today's video. So I've been doing these videos where you get to a certain point, I give you a word, you comment, and it's great because it helps me build the community here, it helps me see your faces, and all of that amazing stuff, and I can also shout some of you out as well. So today's video word is levels. Comment the word levels below. Shows me that you're watching it. Also shows me that you're engaged as well, because that's one of the things. If you're engaged with these videos, you're going to learn more. You're going to learn more. So level 1, to do the first profitable on trade, profitable trade on Betfair, what do you need? Okay, now, you don't need to tell me what level you're at. You don't need to comment it below. You can if you want. It's up to you. You will know what level you're at. Okay, so to do the first profitable trade, you need to have picked a sport on Betfair. You need to have picked your sport, whether that's horse racing, football, cricket, tennis, whatever it is. You need to have picked it. And you need to have picked a market for that sport. So overs, unders, the match odds market, whatever it may be, whatever it is personal to you. And then you need to have got a strategy together. Now, you need to have built your own strategy. You will know that I have a Super Trader framework, which I give you for free as a Google Doc. If you are struggling to build a strategy, it will show you everything that you need, like every single thing you need to get to whatever level on Betfair you want. This has so much power in it. It comes with a warning, because if you read it, it will make you a better trader. I've also released it as a podcast episode as well. So it's on the podcast. If you want to listen, if you want a link to that podcast episode, comment below Super Trader and I will get that sent to you. Okay, so when you've got a strategy together, you need a plan together, because without a plan, we're all doomed to fail, aren't we? You need a plan. Without a plan, we're all doomed. Not going to work. Then you need to have researched that trade. Yes, I am a big fan of researching trades. I don't want to teach you how to in-play trade. So many people are coming to me now and saying they don't have time to sit and stare at a screen all day. It's great for those that do, but they don't want to do that. They can't do that. And even when they can do that, they don't want to. Because who wants to do that? Okay? So research your trade. Then you need to have entered it at the right point and exited at the right point. Okay? Now you can celebrate like you've just scored the winning goal in the World Cup, because you've proved something. You've proved that you can actually do this Betfair thing. Okay? You've proved you've done it. Now, some of you are going to say it's more than luck than judgment, but what I want to say to you is, if you've documented every step of the process that got you there, that will allow you to repeat those steps and do it again and again and again and again and again. Because do you know why? Success, guys, leaves clues. It's why we read books on successful people, we ask successful people questions, we try and copy them, because we want to get their success. And they leave clues, okay? Now that leads us very, very nicely into level 2, which is the first profitable day trading on Betfair. Now, the best thing about these levels, as I've said, is they are progressive, so that you take what you've learned and then you move on to the next one and the next one and the next one and the next one. You build and build and build. You become a stronger Pokemon, basically. So you start off as level 1 Pokemon, little Charmander, like that. And then you leveling up, you move up to Charmeleon, and then you get to level 4 or 5 and you're a Charizard. Okay? So now you've made your first trade. Now it does get hard. I have to admit that. Because now loads of different things start to come in. You've got FOMO, overstaking, you're jumping on trades. So what you need at this level, right, is to have a repeatable way of selecting the trades that you do. To have a clear and defined plan of where you want to get to and how you're going to trade the trades, okay? Then to only trade those trades that move you closer to your goal. So you're here, you want to get to here, this is the strategy that's going to get you there. You only do those. You ignore all of the noise, you ignore everything else, you only do those. Then you need to execute those trades in accordance with your plan. Accordance is a big word from me. Then you need a clear, repeatable way of recording and processing those trades. The simple fact is, if you put time aside to assess what you've done, you'll get better at trading. Every single one of my members, when they've done that, they get better at trading. No coincidence there. Okay, then I think, and I'm going to say this because I have a community, you need to get around people to learn, okay? But you don't have to join my community. When I say get around people, do what you're doing now. Watch these YouTube videos, watch other YouTube videos, listen to podcasts, make notes. Think about various different things, okay? Think about them. So putting time aside to review your trades, I feel, is the surefire way to get better on Betfair fast. If you want to get better on Betfair fast, look at what you're doing. So many people skip it. But when you start looking at your winners and your losers and you get honest with yourself and really, really honest with yourself, you can see that the winning trades have these things in common, the losing trades have these things in common, and you're making the same silly mistakes that you can start to then build a plan to eradicate. That all leads us very, very nicely to level 3. Now, That is the first profitable month trading on Betfair. Most people are going to be level 2 or 3 watching this. I'm pretty sure with that. This is really hard to crack. But when you do, it's a huge, huge milestone in your trading journey, because trading journey, I don't like the word journey, trading path, because it shows everybody, but mainly you, that you have the discipline needed to trade and follow your plan for a whole month, and you can reap the rewards. Because anyone can get to a first profitable trading day, but that repeated mindset, that repeated control of your mind is hard to do. You've got everything from the previous levels. Now it's all about mindset and following the plan. Stick to one strategy, focusing on that. Ignore the noise and the shiny objects. Follow your plan. Trade the games that are on your plan, analyze them, and look for weaknesses. Learn from them weaknesses, apply it back into your plan, and go for it. So then you're giving yourself time to make mistakes, to learn from them, time to learn, and time to research. That's all you need to do. Now, those of you who are still watching, let me know. You're still watching? What are you thinking to this video? Do you like it? Feel a bit rusty. Like, this is my first one since before Christmas. Feel a bit rusty with this video. I know I've got energy in the video, but that always goes without saying with me, doesn't it? So level 4 is consistently profitable on Betfair, where we all want to get to. Everybody wants to be here. Making money consistently on Betfair is hard to do because, again, mindset. It's mindset. So, you know, like when you learn to drive, right? You learn to drive and they do these intensive courses and you can get through that in a week, right? And then you can pass your test. You don't actually really learn to drive. When you're learning to drive, you're learning to pass your test. You actually learn to drive by doing it, by being out there, by making mistakes. Hopefully they're not massive ones. And that's how you get better at driving. That's it. That's how you get better at driving. Driving instructors teach you to pass the test. You learn how to drive when you're out there on the road driving. Betfair's the same. We can get you a strategy, you can build a strategy, but it's down to you, your mindset, which is why it's really, really hard for me to answer questions when people ask, like, how much can I make in a month? How much can I make from this strategy in a month that I've got an idea for? It's down to mindset, because here, you need, in this one, level 4, to smash this, you need to have a plan that you can actually follow. And when I say actually follow, there's 2 parts to that. One is that you're actually going to do it. Your mindset, your mind is going to let you do it, that you can battle those demons and do it. The second part is one that you can actually do. So you can actually actively trade those trades. There's no point building this plan that you can't do. I know people who have had profitable months because they've done the horse racing, but they've had to sacrifice everything that matters to them to be able to do that. That is not going to happen continuously. It's just not going to happen. Okay, so then you need to stick to the plan. You need to analyze what you're doing, strip out what's not working, stick with what is. Now, this is a big one as well. You need to let your ego get out of the way. Okay, I could do a whole video on this, because you can be wrong quite a bit and still be profitable long term, but we hate being wrong, especially as men. We hate it. So we've got to let the ego get out the way. Because how is that ego serving you right now? It's not. It's holding you back, okay? You need to have confidence in your trades and confidence in your ability. A lot of the time that losing traders come to us and we work with them to become profitable traders is confidence. It's confidence. Because it's when you don't have confidence in trades that you lose on those trades. You'll have jumped on a trade that you don't have any confidence in and it'll have lost. It's simple. When you've got confidence in your trades and confidence in your ability, you will execute more effectively. And it's a massive, massive thing to have. And then, when you're at this level, I think you need to get around people to learn, to get to the next level if you want, but just to keep you sharp, to keep you going, and to make it more enjoyable as well. It's hard being a trader. Everyone thinks we're a gambler and they just laugh at us and moan at us and think it's all going to come crashing down, which it's not. You need to get around people who enjoy and understand trading so that you can learn from them, and also you can just be around people. It's fun. Okay, so that's really it, guys. I've given you the levels, and girls. Only you know which one you're at. You don't need to tell me, but now you also know what you need to focus on to get better at Betfair. Okay, now if you've been watching all these videos, we're dropping all these bombs of golden nuggets for you every week. My main one now, to round this video and finish this up, I've got one major quote that I want you to think about. I want you to ponder on this quote, okay? Just build up the tension a little bit. The main thing you need is to give yourself time to get there, okay? So when you are het up, frustrated, and you want it to happen sooner, ponder this quote, not from me, from the greatest investor ever, that I bang on about this quote all the time. Nobody wants to get rich slow. Just let that sink into your brain. When you're het up and you're just going for it, just nobody wants to get rich slow. Let it ponder. Let it challenge it. Let it challenge you. Okay? It will definitely help. Another one that I've been working on recently is it the world that's busy or my mind? My brain works 200 miles an hour, as you can tell. So I always ponder that one when I'm feeling het up, frustrated. Hey, is it the world that's busy or is it just me? Is it my mind? Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to let you ponder on that. Nobody wants to get rich slow. And if you want that podcast episode, comment the word Super Trader below. I'll get it to you. Thank you.